It's a perfect day in Galilee. This is News Channel 7, the Galilean Gazette. The holiest news you'll find on your tablet. I am Kitty Couric.
And I'm Timmy Allen.
So, we are so excited to have you join us this week for another amazing story from the series Manger Tales. Last week, Shelley Grace had an interview with Doug the donkey that carried Mary to Bethlehem. We learned that God wanted others to know that Jesus was coming.
Yeah, and I got so much stuff here on my list right now. I got socks, I got shirts, and my gift for Grandma right here.
I hate to ask, Timmy, what are you doing now? Like last week, you were decorating cookies on the show. Now this week, it looks like you're packing for a trip.
Oh, yeah, I'm glad you noticed that. I'm actually packing to go to my grandparents this week for Christmas. I was running out of time, so I was bringing my clothing and maybe a couple presents that I would give to them. So right now I'm just trying to get it all packed up.
I see that, but can't you wait until after the show? I mean, I get it. Not everyone spends Christmas at home. Like, as soon as the signs of Christmas begin to appear, lots of people begin to plan out their travel. So they pack everything up, head out to their family or friends that they are not nearby and they have to travel. So honestly, I want to say this though to me, you have plenty of time. I don't know why you have to do it right now.
Oh, I know what you mean. They visit their homes with their loved ones. They're bringing gifts and food and sometimes homemade cookies. They come together and create some amazing memories.
Yes, that's true. Whether we realize it or not, we're carrying on a tradition that goes all the way back to the Nativity, beginning with the Magi, or the wise men, starting to prepare for a long trip that they were going to take.
The Magi were scholars from long ago who studied subjects like math, science, astronomy, and lots more. They were the keepers of wisdom, and they had a lot of knowledge and a huge library where they studied about all kinds of things, including the story that was written in ancient Israel that told about the coming king.
That's right. It was through those writings that the Magi knew what signs to watch for that would announce the birth of the king. And when they saw that great star that God put in the sky, they knew the Messiah had been born.
So they loaded up the camels and set out on a long trip to see the newborn king.
And kids, we may not know the names of the Magi or exactly how many of them actually made the trip. We've never gotten to see the lavish gifts that they brought along, but what we do know is they had one mission, and that was to find the king that they had read about for so long. They knew that Jesus would be the greatest gift we could ever receive. So right now, we're going to turn it over to Shelley Grace, who is on the scene with another special interview. I'm not sure how she can top that interview last week, right? That she had with Doug the donkey. I mean, it was amazing. But anyway, Shelley's live, and she's always gets the job done. So, Shelley Grace, what is going on?
Hi, this is Shelley Grace, and I am here to interview another one of the people from the Manger. Again, I looked and I searched and I asked so many people for a special interview, but no one was available. I mean, what can I say? This time I had to travel really far west to even try to get this interview. I was getting a little tired. I did great. I found the perfect one to interview. So here with me today as our guest, he's getting ready to travel to a very far distance to find the newborn baby king, Jesus. And here I am to introduce to you Cody the Camel.
Well, hello.
It's so good to have you on my show.
It's good to be on your show, Shelley Grace.
Wow, Cody, you know my name?
Well, the Magi watch your show and I hang out with them a lot.
Oh, I guess I never thought of that before.
Yeah, we are pretty busy right now. We're packing up our things to get ready to travel to East and meet the newborn king.
Do you know that you're going to meet someone extremely special?
I sure do. It's all the Magi have been talking about. They don't call them wise men just because they know their way around a library.
I guess I never really thought about that before either.
These guys have read all the prophecies of the ancient Israelites, telling of the time and the direction in which the new king would be born. As soon as they saw that huge star appear, they knew they had to get ready to meet the king.
And the star, they said that star is what would lead you all to the king. Isn't that amazing?
Well, that general direction, yes. We are headed to Jerusalem first to meet with King Herod. We are sure that's the best place to start.
Oh, so you're stopping by to see the main king of the country to ask him for directions. I guess that's a good idea.
Something like that. Yeah, see, being wise doesn't always mean you have all the answers, but it means you are wise enough to ask for help when you need it.
So I see you're gonna take a lot of bags with you on this trip. What in the world do you have all packed up in it?
We are bringing the baby some gifts, some gold, a spice called frankincense, and oil called myrrh. These are gifts fit for a king. I am sure his parents will be very surprised.
They sure will. I bet they have never even seen such magnificent gifts before.
The gifts will be nothing compared to meeting the king, the Son of God. He is the greatest gift. He will be our Redeemer. He will bring us hope like never before. He is so much more valuable than those gifts we are going to give him.
Cody, I think the Magi have rubbed off on you. I mean, you're so wise too, and you're a camel. Wow, that is amazing. Thank you for a great interview. Well, kids, you heard it straight from the camel's mouth. Jesus is the greatest gift we could ever receive. Well, that's it for now. Before I'm sending it back over to Kitty and Timmy, we're gonna watch a quick short video about the wise men when they go and meet the baby Jesus. So, I will see you all next week for another Manger Tale.
It was such a good gift to us. It was a delight to be his mother. Were there challenges, and do I regret some of the ways I responded at times? Absolutely. But our God is so gracious, and he always was there to help us along the way and bless us with so many amazing moments. One of those was when Jesus was about 2 years old. And amidst a very normal day, we hosted the most amazing foreign visitors. They were wise men, astrologers, who had followed a bright star from the east and came bearing gifts for Jesus. When they came into the house and saw Jesus, they were overcome. They fell to the ground at his feet. Then they opened their treasure boxes full of gold, frankincense, and myrrh. But not only did they bring their extravagant gifts, these noble men brought their hearts of worship. To see men of such stature, wealth, and wisdom bowing low in reverence and worship before our 2-year-old son, those men had brought their gifts to the ultimate gift. So that is just a glimpse of the miraculous story of Jesus' birth.
Wow, Timmy, that interview really surprised me. It was so interesting to hear about the Magi preparing for their trip. And those gifts the Magi were bringing were so rare and extremely valuable. Joseph and Mary were not wealthy at all. I bet they were stunned when they saw gold, frankincense, and myrrh.
But the gift of Jesus was worth far more than any amount of gold or spices.
So true, Timmy. We can spend hours shopping for the perfect gift that we want to give at Christmas time. But my challenge is when you're shopping, please don't lose sight of the really perfect gift.
Yep, and that's Jesus. And nothing you'll see advertised on TV or that you can buy at a store or online can compare to the gift of Jesus.
He is the Savior. He wants to be our Savior. He wants to be our comfort, our best friend, and he longs for us to ask him into our lives. Jesus is the best gift ever given to the world.
And Jesus wants to be your gift every day.
That's right. Jesus is the greatest gift we could ever receive. Timmy, I'm really enjoying the Manger series. It's so good and it's so much fun, and I definitely can't wait to see who Shelley Grace will interview next week. So we hope you'll come and you'll join in on the fun. So that's all for us here. So from News Channel 7, the Galilean Gazette,
have a perfect day.
Welcome to your memory verse time. I need you all to stand up and get ready. The memory verse goes like this. Today, in the city of David, a Savior has been born to you. He is the Messiah, the Lord. It's found in Luke 2:11. So everybody, let's stand up and let's do it together. So today, just like we do in our song, today is the day. So today, in the city of David, make little houses, a Savior has been born. He is the Messiah, like the Messiah has us covered, and he is the Lord. in Luke 2:11. So let's speed it up. Today, in the town of David, a Savior has been born to you. He is the Messiah, the Lord, found in Luke 2:11. Hope you enjoy.